All right, guys, I'm getting a request for number 15 as well. Angle 2 is comp to angle 3, so I'm just going to write this down so I remember. Okay, angle 2 and angle 3 equal 90. Angle 1 is 122, and angle 4 and 5 are congruent. So 4 and 5 are equal. Angle 1 is, what did it say, 122. Okay, so if this is 122 degrees, then the angle next to it, there you go, equals 180. So 180 minus 122 gives me 58. And then again, 58 minus 180 gives me 122. And then for a third time, you can go in the opposite direction. 180 minus 122 gives me 58. So you know how big all those are. The next thing is I remember angle 2 and angle 3 added up to 90. So if angle 2 is 58, 90 minus 58 is what I'm doing, and that would be what, 32? Okay, so angle 3 is 32. Let's see, new color. So now I know that these three angles equal 180 degrees. I'm going to call this X, and that would also be X. So 32 plus X has to equal 180. So 2X would have to equal 148. Therefore, X is equal to 74. So this would have to be 74, and this would be 74 as well. Carrying what you know from the opposite side, if 3 is 32 degrees, then 6 also has to be 32 degrees. Again, you can just subtract from 180. 74 plus 74, I already know is 148, and 180 minus 148 is 32. Okay, you can continue, and then I just got another message about another number, I think 21. And then you guys can continue around. So this would be 74, and this is also 74 for angle 8. Okay, and then I think I got a message about number 21. Yes, okay. This will move over here. Okay, so 21 says that OP bisects MOE. And then it says angle MOP is 10 minus 3x, and then POE is x squared minus 6x. So keep in mind that this says bisects. As soon as I see that word, if a ray bisects an angle, it cuts it into two equal angles. So geometrically, I know that angle POM is equal to or congruent to angle POE. Geometrically, that's what I know, because if an angle was bisected, it creates two congruent angles. So now I'm going to plug in what I know. 10 minus 3x is equal to x squared minus 6x. Okay, I'm going to draw my line. We're going to add 3x to both sides. And I'm also going to subtract 10, because I remember Miss Botica said, if this is a quadratic, we want it set equal to 0. The reason I moved everything to the right side is because I like to keep a positive x squared. It's just easier to factor. Negative 6x plus 3x is negative 3x, and the minus 10 comes down. I use the guess, check method. So this is x, this is x. I have a minus 5 and a positive 2. I promise you can check that and factor it out. I'm not finished yet. I set each of those parentheses equal to 0. And x plus 2 equal to 0. So x is equal to negative 2, and x is equal to 5. Now I'm going to go back and ask what it asks for the measure of angle MOE. So if you plug in both of these, 5 does not work. If I plug 5 in right here, I would get 10 minus 15, and that gives me a negative angle measure. So this one does not work. Let's go ahead and plug in I erased too much. Let's go ahead and plug in the negative 2. So 10 minus 3 times negative 2 gives me 16 degrees. And negative 2 squared, negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. Minus 6 times negative 2, again, two negatives. So this is 4 plus 12, which is 16 degrees. So the measure of angle MOE will be 32 degrees.